Hey guys, I'm Sunita and today I have brought you another beautiful plant known as Indian cork tree. This is my second video on this plant. This video is more detailed in comparison to the last one. In this video, we'll talk about its sunlight, water, soil, fertilizer, pruning, propagation and medical usages. This plant is also known as Millingtonia hortensis, Akash neem, neem chameli, betati neem, mini chameli, karku, mali, kewood and much. The name Millingtonia comes from Thomas Millingtonia, an English botanist, while hortensis means grown in gardens. This tree is a favorite garden tree. It is also called the cork tree, as an inferior cork is processed from its corky bark. The Indian cork tree is a gift from Burma, and the shape of its leaves resembles neem. This plant can grow up to 60 to 80 feet tall, but can be grown as a small compact tree if trimmed or as a nice container specimen. This ornament tree is known for its numerous therapeutic and commercial uses. The leaves are very ornamental. Even when not in bloom, this plant is an eye stopper. This is a very fast growing plant. Millingtonia hortensis produces flowers within 2 to 3 years of planting. It produces waxy and fragrant flowers that unfurl during night time and fall apart every morning, creating a floral carpet in the landscape. The tree flowers from October till the end of December. The flowers are used in rituals. Because of the perfume of the flowers, they are much sought after. The waxy characteristic of the flowers ensures their freshness for a long time. Between January and March, the leaves are shed and renewed during April and May. According to mythology, this is a heavenly tree brought to earth by the god Krishna. A quarrel over it ensued between Satyabhama and Rukmini, Krishna's wives. But Krishna planted the tree in Satyabhama's courtyard in a way that when the tree flowered, the flowers fell in Rukmini's courtyard. Another romantic story woven around the tree is about Parijataka, a princess. She fell in love with the sun, but when he deserted her, she committed suicide. And a tree sprung from the ashes. Unable to stand the sight of the lover who left her, the tree flowers only at night and sheds them like teardrops before the sun rises. Now let's talk about its care. The cork tree can grow in a wide variety of soils. However, it does best in deep, fertile and well-draining soil. For saplings, you can prepare soil using a potting mix containing a mixture of garden soil, bark, coco peat and a small portion of vermicompost. This plant prefers around 6 to 7 hours of full sunlight for the best growth. In case the temperature crosses 35 degrees Celsius, then it is better to place it in the shady area where it receives indirect sunlight throughout the day. If you are keeping the plant indoor, then make sure to keep it near a bright, south-facing windowsill. I have placed my plant on the north side balcony where it gets the indirect bright light full day. The plant does well in warm and humid climatic regions. The ideal temperature for its growth is 18 to 28 degrees Celsius. You can water this plant every alternate day during summer. It's always good to check the soil. If the top 2 inches of the soil is dry, then water deeply and then wait for the soil to dry again. This plant is drought tolerant. However, it does well when you keep it moist. You can supplement the growth of the plant by applying cow dung manure or organic fertilizers like vermicompost and bone meal once every 4 to 5 months, especially during its growing period. Using a fertilizer high in potassium and phosphorus will result in more flowers. You can fertilize this plant during the growing season from spring and summer. These plants' roots are shallow and fast growing, so these plants can be grown easily in a container. If its roots grows out from the drainage hole of the container, then you should do the repotting and change the container. The best time for repotting this plant is its growing season, which is from spring to summer. You can propagate this plant through stem cutting. Select a healthy stem and snip it off from the tree. The cutting should be 5 inches long and must have 4 to 5 nodes. Remove the leaves from the cutting and apply rooting hormone at the cut section. Plant and water it regularly to keep the soil moist but not soggy. In a few weeks, new shoots will appear from the nodes. You can do moderate pruning of this plant to train a good shape. Once it takes good shape, then less frequent pruning is needed. This plant is not susceptible to pest attacks. However, it may get attacked by mites. Use neem oil spray by adding 2-3 drops in 1 liter water. This plant has lots of medicinal uses as the leaves of Milingdonia hortensis are used as antipyretic, sinusitis, kalog and tonic in folklore medicine. Flower buds are used in the treatment of asthma, sinusitis, kalog and tonic. Inferior cork is also produced from its corky bark. This is all about Milingdonia hortensis or corkweed. In case you want to know more about this plant, then I have given few links in the description. You can go through these. If you like this video, then please press the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.